Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to the Rolling Cup podcast. We are on episode 6. I am your host, Beef the Legend, joined by my co-host.
Hi guys, Devastate here, and welcome back to episode 6. Thank you very much for joining us today. We've got a special guest, but before I go into that, I just want to do a quick plug to say we are incredibly excited to announce we're on Apple Podcasts. So you can go and search for the Royal Link Up on the Apple Podcasts app, and you'll find all of the episodes that we've released today, and the weekly series will continue to come out on there every Wednesday morning. So just a quick plug to that. And without further ado, I'm just going to welcome our special guest this week, and his name is Ray.
I like it. Emphasis on the special. Thanks very much.
Yeah,
Bit harsh, but a bit fair.
No, but it's good to have you here, Rage. But
Thank
for those of you who are not au fait or familiar with the Link Up, let me just give you a quick overview of what the Link Up is. So we are in our 26th year this year. And the Link Up is essentially a group of friends, and we've been doing this for 26 years. And we take our PCs, our desks, round to one of our houses every year for a week. So imagine your living room and your dining room. It's obviously usually got a sofa and maybe a dining room table, side chairs, etc., etc. We clear all of that out. We take our PCs, our desks, our chairs, and we connect them up. And we basically just do LAN gaming for an entire week, order takeaways at least twice a day. We're going to be doing four takeaways in one day this year, so make sure you tune in for that during the Link Up as well. So the Link Up is a fantastic week for all of us. We absolutely thoroughly love it, and this is our 26th year, and we do it for a week every year. So hopefully that gives you an update and a sort of an overview of what the Link Up is. But let's fly into and let's crack on with the interview today. So we're joined by Rage, as Devastate said. Rage has been part of the Link Up for 10 plus
11. I did my
11 years.
10th year. I was crowned last year.
Yeah. So we during the Link Up and the opening ceremony, we usually have a crowning. Is it a crowning ceremony? Yeah, crowning ceremony. Yeah,
Whatever you want to call it.
yeah. I mean, crowning ceremony sounds very sort of birth related, doesn't it?
it does. It doesn't sound the nicest of things.
I was married, but I wasn't
Yeah.
born, or I didn't birth anything.
But basically, if you hit 10 years, if you hit 20 years, if you hit 25 years, a substantial milestone, you get a crown, and we basically just have a little celebration about it. But Rage has been part of the Link Up for a very, very long time indeed. But yeah, today we're going to have a chat with Rage, just get to know him a little bit better. Obviously, off the back of the TikToks, which we started last year, we did very little sort of mini questions, and we did sort of couple, but hopefully this will give you a bit more of a flavour of who Rage is. So, without further ado, Rage, let's crack onto it. So, what's your first sort of gaming memory, and how did you sort of get into gaming?
First gaming memory. You know what? It's probably, and I don't know if this is a good thing. It's the Sega Megadrive with
Yes.
games like Sonic and Castle of Illusion. If you played that one, Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion, and then what other? Lemmings. I remember completing Lemmings with my stepdad in my bedroom when I was really young. We used to just play it after school, and the music was banging. It was like, some.
I think
music.
I definitely had I definitely had a Mega Drive as well. Very, very. I've still got it. I've literally still got it. My mum dropped round all of my old gaming memorabilia because she was having a clear out of her loft. So she dropped round both Nintendo Game Boys, original Nintendo, PS1, Sega Mega Drive, Xbox, and Xbox 360, and all the games that I'd saved from it.
You need to get like a shelving background and just have all the consoles like propped up, just like.
Well, so I'm probably going to sell most of them, because I'm not going to play it at the moment. It's just sitting in. I think it's just sitting in a box upstairs. So it's like I don't see a requirement. I'm never going to play it. It'd be nice to introduce my kids to it and say, like, this is what Daddy started gaming on when he was your age. Why is there no colour? Why is it green?
Yeah.
Was that the Game Boy, the basic Game Boy?
Yeah, the basic Game Boy. Yeah, I've still got both of them with an original case, the original box that it came in, and everything. So still got that. Now, behind me, I'm going to get. I've got like a Bumblebee statue, which is like, I don't know, yay big.
Transformers Bumblebee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, not like just a bee, a garden
Yeah, no,
bee.
not a random bumblebee
cool.
that I find in the
Brilliant.
garden.
You
Yeah.
love bees.
No, but yeah, Sega Megadrive. No, that's. I mean, I
think,
played a lot. Played a lot of that.
I
That's
had
where
the
I
Mega Drive. And then I remember getting a Mega CD attached to them. So don't know if you remember, it was a unit that went on the side of it, and you put the Mega Drive on top, like on top of the Mega CD, and it was the very first CD system. So I remember,
Shut the front door.
yeah, it was a Mega CD. Yeah,
I'm saying because I'm younger, I don't know. That's it.
but it came out. It came out after
Oh
the
right,
Mega
so
Drive.
it would be obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What a donut. Yeah, I didn't see that. It was
Board
cartridges,
games.
wasn't it? The
Yeah, it was
Sega wasn't
cartridges.
like
Yeah, it's cartridges.
the old blow up and down jobby.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not talk about
Really.
blowing up and down too much on this channel. We're here to talk about
This is the
gaming.
wrong one. Is this for a different one?
That's a different podcast.
Yeah,
That's
different
the After
podcast
Dark
at the time.
podcast. Yeah.
So
I'm
you
not into
started with the Mega Drive, and then
Yeah,
where did you sort of go on to, and then how did you get into PC gaming?
Okay, so after the Mega Drive was probably, did the Game Boy come out after or before?
Definitely
The
before.
original Game Boy came out before.
Oh really? So you know what then? I probably started Game Boy with Pokemon, like the Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
But I guess that little handheld, I mean, it was gaming obviously, but then obviously Sega, but then it probably was the PlayStation 1 and games like Tekken and Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
So my
Tekken, what a game!
What
a game!
I would love to play some Tekken at the Link. We should do a tournament. We'd only need one person's computer to do it as well, wouldn't we? We should do a little beat 'em up tournament. I love the idea of a beat 'em up tournament. Get my little controller out.
Can you imagine how much you'd rage when you lose?
But I don't usually lose. I'm really good at them.
Here we go.
I'm so good at those games.
On that notice Rage. Why are you called Rage? Because obviously we've all got the backstory behind our gaming names, and we've covered mine when we did my on podcast episode 1. Go watch that if you haven't watched it. Why are you called Rage Quits?
I don't know. I mean, the answer's in the name. I think. Apparently, I rage.
Yeah,
I don't know. And apparently,
Rage has a lot of rage. We play a lot of League of Legends together, and we're both pretty good.
Thanks.
But when we play with other people and they're bad, there's a lot of swearing, cursing the other team, the other team members at how bad they are, and then it'll be like, right, that's it, I'm done. No, not playing anymore.
I ult F4 a lot, I think. What's that Sonic racing game that we played like 3, 4, 5 years ago?
All-Star Racing.
Sonic
All-Star Racing. That did my head in. That was an instant refund, I think. After one, that was naff. That was a rage moment.
I love that game.
I wish I did.
I want this year to play Turbo Golf Racing because I think that game is so underrated.
Turbo.
Yeah,
it's basic. Yeah. It's basically imagine what's the game that you play that you're really good at? You and Lex are really good at.
Rocket League.
Rocket League. It's basically it's Rocket League and golf. So you use a card to hit a ball.
We played it last year, mate. Yeah, we played it last year. Yeah. It was actually all right. It was all right.
I'd also like to do some GTA racing. Like GTA racing, I think would be absolutely hilarious.
Is that what I think it is? It's basically racing in GTA.
Yeah.
But
there's those pipes and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think honestly that would be hilarious because obviously, like, you can push people off and you'd be smashing keyboards.
I don't think I can afford to smash this keyboard. It's expensive.
well, my son broke my keyboard, so look, literally, it comes off.
This is since I mean I've stopped playing FIFA now. This is my fourth controller this year. Fourth controller.
What do you do?
Oh my days!
Yeah.
Oh my days!
And it's that's FIFA rage. But yeah, go back into
FIFA rage.
We went on a tangent there, didn't we?
Yeah, that's a good tangent. I like a good tangent.
So where did we got to PS1 Tekken, and then
so sorry, it was PS1 Tekken and like Crash Bandicoot and things like that. And then I think it just evolved through the play. I've always been Sony, so I then went obviously PS2, and then I don't know, PS3. I probably stopped after PS3 though, and then that was console. I know it was PC time. So yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't really have a memory of when I went to PC. It feels like I've been PC forever, but yeah, I don't.
Well,
I
when
don't
did you
really
get your first
remember.
PC? Or when did your family
Oh,
get your
great
first
question.
PC?
It's probably like 1999, 2000, when a game called Legend of Mir come out, or was it Legend of Mir or Diablo 2? Yeah, we used to all play. I got my family into gaming by playing this game called Legend of Mir, which is basically like top down. You play as a single character in the screen, and you just run around beating deers up and orcs and chickens, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's an MMO, so it's a big MMO, like a Korean MMO. But that was awesome. And then suddenly, my mum and dad wanted to buy another PC so they could both play together. And then yeah, it just evolved from there. And now they're both
Amazing.
World of Warcraft nuts, and my mum's got World of Warcraft tattoos on her back and stuff because she's cool.
Oh my days,
Wow.
Yeah, I got my family into gaming, and at one point they gamed more than me. But
Were you
yeah,
a big World of Warcraft fan?
it's the reason why I flunked out of uni. Yeah,
Oh wow! Because
I put so much time into WoW whilst I was at uni.
I liked it, but I think like back then when World of Warcraft came out, paying monthly for a game was so like odd. Because like usually you pay your 30, 40, 50 quid for a game and you're done. And like I played it, I was like, it's a good game, I like it, but I was like, it's like 96 quid a year. Like I can't just fucking pay 8 quid.
Yeah,
Like $7.99 a month, and I've still got it. I've still got the original CD and everything. But I was like, I just can't justify playing it.
Well,
paying it rather than playing it.
Just on a slight tangent, me, Vedic, and some of the other guys in the group were playing Star Wars Galaxies that came out at a very similar time, and we paid 15. I think paid £15 a month. The original, and I think I played it for 2 and a bit years, something like that.
Because that was what, 05, 06, something. No,
a little bit earlier than that. I was working with Vedic then, and that's an Evray.
We're in early 2000s.
02, maybe 02, 03. But yeah, and that was
right for the time frame.
That's like spoiler alert. That's like one of my favorite games of all time.
Really, Star Wars Galaxy.
Yeah.
So I played it last year, or was it the year before?
Yeah, the remake.
The cracked
the remake. It's like obviously Mass and Evra and Vedic and that lot started playing it again, and like I downloaded it and I was like, this is so bad.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was access at the time. You got to remember that so many things in that were game changing.
Yeah.
So many things were like that.
For its time, it was good.
Yeah. God, yeah.
So
it changed the way, but
Camelot.
So Rage.
My equivalent of that game was a game called Dark Age of Camelot, which was very, very similar about the same time, I think. And that was probably my peak MMO time. I loved it. It was amazing. Again, the whole family got into that. But Star Wars Galaxies, I've got a story. My dad, if he ever hears this, he'll be like, you knobhead. But my dad was so addicted to that game. He's a painter decorator, and where do I start it? Basically, he was playing that game at the time, and he went to work, and he had an accident at work, and it was a pretty serious accident. He basically fell off a ladder, and both of his wrists or arms snapped, like to the point where he could touch his own elbow. So he was in all pins, casts, and everything.
Days.
And we went to the hospital to see him, and all he could say, lying on his bed, like dosed up, was, "Can you make sure my harvesters get refilled in Star Wars Galaxies?" And that's all he wanted. He was there, dosed up, cast in his arms, bless him. Oh, what a hero! And all he wanted us to do was make sure his harvesters on these planets were like rotated. Not that we knew how to do that. It was so funny, bless him. Yeah, I'll have to share this episode, and you can have a laugh with me.
In that game, it was effectively real time. So when you logged out, like stuff is still happening in the game. So you would set stuff, and it would take like a few days for stuff to happen. But you have to make sure that there was enough fuel, or you might need to refuel it twice.
Yeah, exactly that.
And you might have a big guild event happening on the Friday. You have to make sure that certain things were made ready for the guild events. So it was like. I understand that. I remember, like, literally, you just finish work, go home, boot up the game, you'll be playing it. Like, and at the time, I was working with Vedic and Massanivri, and I worked with them all day. and we like rush to get home, and then end up being on like Discord didn't exist back then. We used a software called Team Chat.
Team Chat.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Not
Yeah.
TeamSpeak. Not TeamSpeak. Was
No,
it?
before Team, it was called Team
Team Chat.
I think it was before
Okay. Yeah, I
TeamSpeak.
don't know. I don't.
I'm pretty
I have no
certain
idea
it
what
was
Team
there.
Chat is.
And then and be on that until like God knows what time. Then you'd log off and then you go and work with them all day, and then do the same. It was almost every single day.
It's a lot of bonding there, mate.
I
Yeah,
had to
that
listen
was.
to Matt and Ever and Vedic talk all day and then all night.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
But, so World of Warcraft basically made you drop out of uni.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good story. So then, like, so that was what? That was like 15 odd years ago.
Yep.
So where did you was it just PC gaming after that? Pretty much.
I think so. Yeah, I've not touched console in a very long time. It's just I'm mouse and keyboard. Even on games that maybe you should play with a controller on PC, I still mouse and keyboard it. Like Rocket League's really good on a controller, apparently. But I mean, to beat 'em up, I'll probably need to whip the controller out just to beat 'em up. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's a very varied gaming career, if we can call it a career.
Career, yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, we'll call it a career. We'll call it a career.
Thanks. I'll take it.
So obviously, Rage and I we play a lot of League of Legends together at the moment. I wouldn't say we play every day, but at least a few times a week.
I think so, yeah, a few times a week is fair.
Yeah. So, what are you most looking forward to the link up this year?
Oh, you know what? I asked myself that question this morning when I was making my cereal.
I was about to say, not necessarily a game, but like what are you generally like? You can say a game if you want, or what you generally sort of looking forward to.
No, you know what? It's probably just the atmosphere, and it's a week where we can forget about everything else, which sounds really bad. Like our responsibilities become zero. We have to just remember to wash ourselves and feed ourselves, which is easily done. But yeah, you can forget about work stresses and things like that, and it's just you, some friends in a room laughing at each other, some people failing miserably, some people doing really well. It's probably just the atmosphere.
Yeah, I'd
It's-
agree.
yeah,
Like, because there's been a lot of questions on our TikTok. Like, why do you think the link up is getting so much attention, particularly on TikTok at the moment? And I'm like, I don't think anyone does this, particularly at our age. No, I don't think anyone globally is going to do it. They might do it for a weekend, maybe a Friday, Saturday night, maybe even a Thursday to a Saturday.
Yeah.
But no one's doing it for a full week, taking a whole week off, emptying out a house. We've got 12 now guaranteed for the whole week, haven't we? So we've got 6 on 6 all week for any type of game. I just don't think anyone does it, which is why I think we're getting quite a lot of attention on social media, which it's obviously a good thing. But I mean, I'd love to be. I mean, can you imagine if we started like other people?
Revolution.
Yeah, not a revolution,
but like a movement.
Yeah, a movement. But like, can you imagine like people started going, I want to do a link up. I like the Raw link up.
Isn't it? It is a concept, like the idea of everyone getting together, or a load of mates getting together to take time out and do what they enjoy. Is everyone should do it. It's really good.
Yeah, no, completely. Because I think when we were younger, and obviously, so Rage has only been with us for sort of 11 years, but Devastate and I, we've been around for 20 years comfortably. When we were doing it back then, it was very much just gaming and ordering takeaways. That's all it is. Where I think is like as we've got older, it's still gaming and takeaways, but as Rage said, it's pretty much we get to just sit in a room with our mates, have fun all week, and order takeaway and just have a great laugh. And to your point, Rage, forget about whatever's going on in the rest of our lives, which the link up will hopefully not fill a void, but
and there'll be a spring thing of alcohol locked in as well, which can sometimes change the dynamic. For the drinkers.
Yeah.
4 years sober.
Well done.
Yeah, mad.
Devastate, are you going to be doing the Centurion at the opening ceremony?
Oh my lord!
I am going to not do Centurion.
Okay.
Just because I can't physically do it anymore. I'm past my prime. I know it's time to retire. It's like in the same way that like I announced my retirement from international football for England. Like, yeah.
You're gonna hang your shot glass up.
The shot glass, the final one's
Put it on
turned
a
over. No, look, I can't do it anymore. I physically can't do it anymore. So don't worry, I'll be drinking.
Yes,
But I'm
indeed.
just not going to be able
It's
to
not a shot a minute.
do 100 shots in 100 minutes. It's just, and for anyone around the world who doesn't know what Centurion is, it is 100 shots of beer, lager, cider,
It's what you
in
want,
a
really, isn't it?
100 minutes. So shot glass at
25 mil
minutes.
shot glass.
Yeah.
So you do a shot. So I'll always do it with cider because I'm a cider drinker. But you could do it with ale, you could do it with lager, you could do it with stout.
Yeah, you go.
And they're the easiest ones to do it with. But we've Acidic Virus has done it with wine. He's done it with double vodka Red Bull. And obviously those are the sort of drinks where it's going to be a car crash at the end.
Yeah.
But so you have a 25 mil shot. You do your shot. Count down for a minute. I run a countdown timer, and then so when it comes, do another one and do that 100 times. And yeah, it's not a lot. So it's about 6 pints in an hour and 40 minutes. What's that? Like 3 and a bit liters of alcohol in an hour and 40 minutes, which doesn't sound a lot, but if anyone, like any young people are listening or watching, just go and try it with your mates and then let me know how you get on, because you'll be pretty smashed up by the end of that.
Well, I tell you what, you can do the challenge of just try and do it with water, and then think about, and then once you see how difficult that is, then try and do it. But one thing I will just insert in here is please drink responsibly.
Yes.
We're not seen to
Well done.
encourage binge drinking or irresponsible drinking. So please do drink responsibly.
Got a load of non-drinkers around, haven't we? When that's going on, so yeah,
Exactly.
It's not a load of.
Yeah, and I think that leads us nicely into the next bit in terms of things breaking and not working and maybe not doing things again.
Oh no! I know what's coming.
We've got some great stories from Rage, and we had a question on one of the TikToks in the week about has anyone's PC broken during the week at one of the link ups, and I mean it just like screamed Rage from that perspective because I'll let you talk through it.
I'm pretty sure, thinking about it now, I'm pretty sure it was this laptop that I ordered from somewhere. I won't say where because I think they're amazing because I've used them since. But I think actually, you know what? It wasn't from where I bought it from. From where I think I bought it from. It was okay. Right. Anyway, so I think I bought a laptop.
Name drop.
Name drop.
So I think it was
was it MSI?
No, it wasn't MSI.
Asus.
I want to say no, it wasn't Asus. It's from one of those like manufacturers. So I use PC Specialist now. Big up PC Specialist. They're amazing.
Razer.
They've done, but it wasn't. No, I love Razer. I'm all about the Razer. Rocket. Everything's Razer.
Mr. RGB.
I love my RGB. I could turn my my rainbow on if you want, but I don't know if it would be good for the stream. I think I got it from Overclockers. I think it was Overclockers. Way back when it was a laptop, and I have no idea why, but it just didn't work, and I can't remember what it was that was causing the issue. So I think, you know what it was? I think I then, at that point, I think I got the whole laptop refunded and just got a base unit, a PC.
That was exactly what happened.
It must have been that. Yeah, so I bought this laptop from Overclockers, and for some reason, it just, whenever I was playing any games, my FPS would drop to like 1 or maybe 10. Even on games like Civilization 5 at the time it might have been, even when nothing is happening, you know, I had all the graphics turned down and my, you know, everything was down to like 10 to 20 FPS. I had no idea what was going on. So I was obviously fuming. So it was like, get that refunded, get it swapped for, then I went base unit. And I mean, I wish I could say that I never went laptop again, but that's a lie because about 3 years ago, I did actually go laptop, or 4 years ago, I went laptop. But now I'm on one of the best PCs ever.
You bought a gaming laptop, and then you bought the rig that you've got now a year ago.
Actually, maybe it was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I was about to say it must have been
5 years ago. Thing is, I've had one in between it. The one that Luby's using, she's on my old 2070 Ti, and that was only, you know, I upgraded to this 4090 last year, April time.
Drop that in there.
Yeah, what dropped the 4090?
Yeah, 4090. Yeah.
Everyone asks the question, who's got the best PC at the link? And well, yours truly.
You've certainly got the best graphics. You've certainly got the best graphics card. What CPU are you running?
I'm on the same as Beef. I'm on the 7800X3D. I think.
Ryzen
Yeah, very
7.
nice.
research,
Yeah,
yeah, research suggests it was
it's
it's
the best
the
game.
it's the
It's the
top
best game
the
in
top.
PC. Yeah,
Yeah, so that works. I
100%.
can't. You can ask me other questions, but I have no idea what the other bits are.
64
64 gig
gigs
of RAM,
it's a
DDR5.
DDR5
Yeah,
RAM, 4
yeah.
terabyte hard drive.
I got two terabytes. I think I went two
Oh,
two.
I got 4. Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
got
went
2
two.
twos. Yeah, I went 2 twos.
And we got this monitor that we got this week.
Yeah, we got the monitor. We'll show.
I've got the box
Once I get my new desk, I'll showcase the monitor on the
Oh, it's good.
on all the socials, so everyone
It's
can see
too
it.
big
But
though. I think it's too big. First thing I said to Luby was 32's too big.
Well,
No,
I've been running 32 and a 27-inch.
Oh,
that's what
yeah,
I've
that's
got.
what I'm on now.
I've been running that literally for like 3 or 4 years now. If I went back, I went into the office a couple of weeks ago, and at the office I've got two 27s. Right, so my home setup's better. So I went in the office and I was like, oh my god, I can't use like
It's so
27.
small.
Like once you get used to the 32-inch monitor,
But
and
I think to your point, Devastate, like the 32 is like it's now it just feels enormous. But the fact that it's also 4K, like I was running some 4K demos on YouTube earlier, I was literally just like, it's like watching my TV, which is a 65 4K, one of the best TVs you can buy. But because I'm on this tiny little desk at the moment. But yeah, it's on that point on the desks. During the link up, we all have the same desk. So that we can plan the room effectively, everyone is on an IKEA. Is it 1 meter by 60 centimeter or 1.1?
Yeah, 100 by
it's
60.
what
100 by 60.
yeah.
It's a tiny desk, and I'm currently running a 32 and a 27, and they're overlapping.
Yeah,
Challenge.
But the new desk is arriving hopefully Monday.
Well,
but
I'm going to have the same issue, Beef. But what I'm planning to do is I'm going to run the 32, and then my 27, I'm going to put it into vertical mode.
Yeah.
Right, and so it
That's
actually
a plan.
it fits exactly the width, to the exact meter. So that's how I'm going to be able to like still do like all of this during the link up.
That's a good idea.
Complete tangent there. So you ordered the.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
So you ordered the base unit because your laptop broke.
Yeah. So then what we had to do is, I think then I needed to get an extra hard drive because the base unit I found wasn't good enough. The hard drives weren't good enough. So I think then we got this better drive, and then one of the other Link members cloned it for me using some tool.
Yeah.
That then they duplicated my hard drive over to the other one, and then I had this. I don't think I missed too much gaming because I was still able to play some crappy game on this laptop whilst I was waiting for the desktop to arrive.
Yeah, because it arrived next day. I remember.
Yes, yeah. It was the next day.
I think you ordered it on my account because I had an. I think it was eBuyer we ordered some of the parts from, didn't we?
You might be right there. Yeah, you might be right there. Yes, I think you're right. Because
I remember you paying me money back. Because we were like, right, let's order from eBuyer because they will do next day. So you lost less than 24 hours because then it arrived pretty much first thing in the morning, didn't it?
Trying to wonder how long ago this is now. Though this must have been like my second or third.
Yeah, I was going to say it must be. It's way pre-COVID. Way pre-COVID.
I can't remember. I can't remember how angry I got, but I'm assuming it was angry enough. Yeah.
Was your gaming name Rage Quits back then or not?
I have no idea. You know what? I've always changed my name, and I've never been given a name. This one just sort of fit because apparently I rage and I don't see it myself. But maybe you'll hear it at the link up.
Yeah, what we'll do is when he does, we'll just turn the camera around and be like, "Oh look, there he is! He's walking out the room, smashing the walls."
I've got a t-shirt with rage on it. I'll have to wear that every day.
Speaking of t-shirts, we'll just take a second to carry on plugging the merch that's now out. The official Royal Link Up merch, the 26th annual Link Up. That merch is only going to be available until the end of the link. So, and when that has run out, there'll be no more merch. We'll have the standard one, but this version that's got the version number on it, this will only be available until the end of the link up, which will be the first week of July. So make sure you go and order that while you can do, and check out all the other goodies. Yes, on the royallinkup.com.
Yes, and should mention that Devastate. We are 13 days away, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Less than 2 weeks.
I can almost smell it.
We can pretty much almost smell it. The anticipation is incredible. I literally cannot wait. But I think that's pretty much us done for today. Is there anything else that I've missed? Because I think I've gone through all my questions for Rage. Anything you want to mention else, Rage?
I don't think so. You know what? I could talk until the cows come in if we wanted to talk about other things. But I'm
Okay.
content. I'm going.
I'm going to put you on the spot there. I'm going to do some spot questions.
Oh, go on, spot me.
I want you to give me your top 10 games of all time.
Of all time. Oh, okay. So I brought up my Steam library for this very question. And if we went with time played, my highest is a game called Path of Exile. But I don't know if that's my favorite game of all time. Yeah, PoE's up there because I have spent a lot of time playing it. But
how many hours have you spent playing that?
1,787 on the Steam client.
Oh my days!
But that was only since it came on Steam. Before that, I played a lot off Steam, so I don't know. I think they're rookie numbers compared to some people, though. You know what though? I think Baldur's Gate 3 I crowned the best game I've ever played last year.
Wow.
Taking over like previous games like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, which were my favorite games. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, even if you're not sort of nerdy and into D&D, it's just so good. You can just do whatever you want in that game. But I would say that's up there. Valheim, which is a survival game, that's amazing. I like the idea of being a Viking. 7 Days to Die, another survival game, that's up there. Got to put World of Warcraft in there somewhere. These aren't in any particular order.
Okay.
World of Warcraft would have to be up there. Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege.
League or not?
League is up there, yeah. But you know what? It's League only ARAM mode. I don't like the standard mode, and I like the TFT mode. I think TFT is probably above both of them.
Oh, one of your favourite games of the Link Up?
No.
Sins of the Solar Empire?
No, I will not play that stuff.
Lots of Sins of the Solar Empire 2 during the Link Up, because that's obviously out now. Make sure you get that downloaded.
Yeah, I think that's it though. I can't really rate them, I'm afraid. I just, yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Everything I just mentioned.
No, that's good. That's good. All right, I think we'll wrap it up there.
I'll tell you what. One thing that we could just quickly chat on. We've had a big week of gaming announcements. So we've had like summer games. We had Xbox. We've had Ubisoft games. Literally, it's been a week of massive games being announced. And maybe we just want to chat on some of that. Have you seen anything that's been announced that you like? Or
I haven't. No.
Have you not seen?
No, I haven't.
The original Halo new trilogy. I saw that.
Yeah.
That was on the Link Up group. We have a WhatsApp Link Up group, and that was mentioned on that. And I'm a massive OG Halo fan, so
controversial. I don't like Halo.
Oh, here we go.
Podcast Rage. If you don't like Halo, unfortunately, so
I played it when I was younger, but I never really got into it. Me
and Acidic Virus and another one of our friends we went to school with, years of our lives playing the original Halo.
I think I was Call of Duty, all of the Call of Duties.
Yeah. Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops. The one where you could make your own emblem was absolutely amazing. Whatever one that was. I used to make the Flash icon. I like the Flash.
Black Ops 2, like I remember playing, we had a group of there's about 10 of us who used to play Black Ops 2, and we would be able to, we were so good, we knew where every single spawn point on every map was, and we would get to the point where we would spawn camp, and people just like jump in and then just start, and you can obviously hear them on the microphone, and then just literally just like screaming, and we're just standing there going
that'd probably be me at the other end. What the hell? Yeah, I can't really say. I don't know what I'm looking forward to though. That I've not know. Yeah, I'm not really up to date with what's coming out.
Yeah,
7 days with 0 release.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward. There's a lot of games that I'm looking forward to playing at the Link that I haven't played yet. I think
Dear Me. That looks so much fun.
Which one?
Dear Me.
Dear Me. DEER. ME. Yeah. Dear Me. Yeah, it's on the list.
I don't know what that one is.
It's on the list.
Dear Me. Okay.
You should post the list.
It's Dear Me. It's Dear Me.
So for those of you who are listening and watching, Rage manages our list of games.
Yeah.
So he's an expert on Excel and Google Sheets. So we have everyone from the link up who's going to be there for the week, either in person or virtually, has put all the games that they're interested in playing, and then put them in a list of, and then basically clicked on the ones that they want to play and they like, and then we've got a list. So I did a TikTok on that a few days ago, but once that's fully updated, we've got all 12 people voted on it. We'll then share that again, so you can then see all the games that we're likely to play. Obviously, Golf with Your Friends will be up there because that's just a no-brainer for the link. It's really good.
Isn't it?
But like, there'll be a few of us who, like, for me, I want to do GTA Racing. I think that'll be fantastic. I want to do Ark. I think that'll be fantastic as well. The new one. But yeah, sorry,
X-Defiant,
yeah,
will be a big one played. I think. I think. Oh dear, not dear me. Oh dear.
Yes, that's it.
Oh yeah, that is on the list. It's at
Yeah,
the bottom in yellow.
I think that's going to be just a really fun game. If you haven't checked it out, well, it's effectively you're on a little island, and there's a hunter, and everyone is a deer.
Oh, you have to just like walk around pretending to be a deer.
You have to pretend to be a deer, but there's a timer, so you have to do certain things, and there are real deer and deer that you play, and if the hunter shoots like the real deer, like he'll lose health points, but if he shoots a player, he'll get the point. So he's got to kill all the fake
midnight as well.
Yeah.
And then the deers attack the hunter.
Yeah. So as soon as the timer comes down, then like you bolt afterwards. So I think that'll be good.
Okay.
That's
not on my radar, but I have to put it on my radar.
Yeah.
Speed Freaks. That's a game I need to plug. Speed Freaks. It's a racing game, but you're basically playing in the World of War in the Warhammer universe. You're playing as orcs.
Oh,
you have
nice.
guns.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a giant arena. You have to shoot other vehicles whilst trying to protect this giant mech thing. That looks awesome. Speed Freaks. I'm putting it on the list later.
That looks like it could be. It's not out yet. It's not out.
What Speed Freaks is?
No.
Oh, I've been playing the beta of it.
It says game is not yet available on Steam. Coming soon.
No.
Wonder.
Come soon. Yeah, it says I can only uninstall it. It was amazing. I put I put about 2 hours into it.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, it was so fun. I'm gutted if that's not going to be out.
Yeah, right. I think that
bang it on the head or knock it on the head.
We can knock it on the head there. More than happy to, unless there's anything else you want to talk about, Rage, while you're on your first episode.
13 days to go.
Yeah, 13 days to go. Yeah, first and last episode from Rage. Yeah, 13 days to go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not subscribed to YouTube, Apple, Spotify, TikTok, X, Instagram, I think that's all of them.
And now, as of this week, Twitch. So the Royal Link Up on Twitch. We have it. We finally got it. So go and follow us on Twitch, the Royal Link, twitch.tv/the Royal Link Up. We will be using that for live streaming as well as YouTube, as well as TikTok, as well as X. So we're going to be in a really, really good place. Quick plug to the merch, theroyallinkup.com. And I'll also plug the subreddit. So go and visit the r/the Royal Link Up. Any games you want to see us play, put them on there. Also, please like and subscribe on YouTube and leave a comment and tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, or even what games you want to see us play on there as well. Or just write some spam if you feel like it. All helps.
Indeed.
But for now, my name has been Devastate. Thank you very much for watching.
I am Beef the Legend. Thank you much for watching.
I guess I'm Rage. See
you soon. Rage. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Laters.